Hello, ladies and gents, I'm your man Clyde Williamson here for another match, another EPL matchup for Leicester City against Nottingham Forest coming up next. Fuck Martin Tyler, fuck Alan Smith, I'm the man Clyde Williamson here. I believe it's Nottingham Forest at home for this matchup, a team that's third to the bottom of relegation zone, 6 points behind Aston Villa with 10 matches left. Fuck Martin Tyler. Fuck you, Alan Smith. Collect myself there just a bit. But again, Clyde Williamson here for this matchup. Leicester City, easily the top scoring team in the EPL. 64 goals for today. So far at this point of this pretty mature season. There's Smith, Iheanacho, two of the top goal scorers behind, actually chasing Harry Kane for the top for Golden Boot this season in the EPL. As you can tell, the players have been walking on the field just a little bit as the pitch does not look all too great. We got Valdez, Figueiredo, we got Maripon, Robinson, Tapia, Locatelli, you got Cash, Carval, then Osborne, and then Osavarid at striker today for Nottingham Forest, a team that is desperately in need of just any kind of points for these two. Leicester City should absolutely stomp on them as we're about to get at kick-off here at Forest Park Stadium. Nottingham Forest, we're going to get a nice interception by Smith, a team that they've done quite well just recently, beating a knockout stage beginning against Lazio. And then Smith gonna send that one in. Lucas. My, just in the first 2 minutes, Leicester City already finds himself trying to dig in quite well against Nottingham, doing quite well as well. Nottingham a team just not, as we've seen with a lot of these teams at the bottom of the table, they just don't do too well. They just don't. And we've seen, a team that's just, it seems that they just don't do all too well at scoring. Saar pass to Smith, and then Smith to Iheanacho, not a good pass, and it's going to be Tapia to Valdez, their other defender. Central attack mid for Leicester City has been just one of the strongest positions amongst their club and amongst the rest of the league and all of Europe, as we've seen James Maddison play well. Then so far, just not a good pass. Another interception by Smith. Oh, good play. Smith hit it. He's trying his best to continue on a strong dribbling campaign so far by the lad this season. He's played all too well. And then here we go, Iheanacho. They're 2 behind. Smith 3 behind. Not a good chance. A poor shot indeed by Smith. Leicester City trying their best to just get that goal ahead and see if they will make it rain today, or if it's just going to be needed for a slight drizzle for this team, as they're just going to need, most likely, heavily favoured in this matchup against Nottingham. Beautiful move by Lucas. And then ball in to Iheanacho. Beautiful save by the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper. And then Smith will be set up at the top of the corner for a Leicester City corner. Should be well in. Then Lucas. Ball faked in. Here comes Ndidi. Ball's going to be shot in for another corner for Leicester City. A team that, just easily has created tons more chances than even just goals scored, as we've seen at this point of this season. And another save by Diodis, as Nottingham Forest trying their best to probably play a park of the bus type, a close-up shot type defense attack, just a lack of attack, as Leicester City come into town and they're just not going to be able to do all too well as just a team as Leicester to be so cool in the attack. And then ball going to be in. Beautiful clearance, bicycle kick clearance by Nottingham's own. And here comes Smith. Ball's going to be sent right to the keeper, Dioldis. A little bit scared at first. It's been testy for this side. Leicester City playing well so far. Tapia with the ball. Thought it was a good look, but not the best of passes. This is going to be Leicester City's ball quite again. Then they're out to Sarr. The pace is on. And then Smith. And then Lucas Moura. My goodness, I was sitting here at the edge of my seat believing that Lucas was going to come in and finish that goal. I thought the ball was going to be sent in better by Sarr to Smith. But it still remains 0-0 here in the 24th minute. Leicester City looking as they are only a point ahead of Manchester City, as they're in well position to win the league quadruple, full trophies in their way, and then good awareness by Nottingham Forest's keeper, as it's going to remain 0-0 here at Forest Park Stadium. Makes it just a simple name to reminisce on. Just a team that used to be so good in the past, Nottingham Forest. They've had better days in their past for sure. And then here we go, not the best of passes. Again, Lucas for this Leicester City side has played so well. I mean, a player that you just get transferred for him. Unfortunately, Harry Maguire, as we've seen with Jamie Vardy, and the better players that have played, or at least the better performers for this team, because better players means Smith. Oh, not the best. But Harry Maguire went to Juventus, who's been one of the better centre-back players in English play. Beautiful play. Piera playing beautiful ball as of late as well. Ball in. Smith. Iheanacho. Sarr. Ball's going to be passed back. Ball in to Lucas. And then there it is. 1-0. Leicester City. Nottingham Forest, what they did not want. But beautiful attacking play, especially in the midfield third, as they set that up quite well. Lucas, it's the awareness on the play by Sarr to Iheanacho to Lucas Moura, and Leicester City now knowing that they're in just the driver's seat for this matchup, as if they didn't know that already. But a team that expect possibly 1 or 2 more goals conceded for this Forest team, because they're going to have to face themselves on the attack. Because if they don't, I mean, they're going to have, because it's one thing to look for goal differential when trying to put it against the 2 different teams. Here we go, Smith, Lucas. Oh, powerful pass to the outside. There we go, Lucas. Testy play by the defence. And then here comes Smith. There we go, this side, Robinson right back for Leicester. Oh, sorry, Nottingham Forest. Smith, beautiful setup. Lucas Moura, expect Moura from this team. Wow, that was a dangerous touch by the Nottingham Forest defender, as this Leicester City team has just played all too well in controlling the midfield third, passing the ball well, setting up attack, but as you can tell, the defence has been kind of caught off guard. Good play. And then Smith setting it up for his man Lucas on the outside. There we go. Piera going to be set up well on the outside. To his man Iheanacho. 2-0 Leicester City. A goal for Moura. And Moura for Iheanacho in the 44th minute. Leicester City strikes again, and what has been just what we expected from this match. Beautiful ball served in by Piera, the right back, who's just played been one of the unsung heroes that we've seen for this Leicester City side, especially at the defence, as Harry Maguire's no longer with us, but he is technically in a better place with Juventus, as this, oh, just terrible cross, but it's going to remain possessed. Beautiful ball. Here we go. It's going to be one more chance. Leicester City on the outside. No, I was wrong. It's going to be half-time here for Leicester City, Nottingham Forest here at Forest Park Stadium. Brought to you by Macarone and Scotty P's TP. For the man who loves to poop and get paid while he poops, Scotty P's TP. There we go, Leicester City is off already. No chance of waiting. A team that doesn't wait, they dictate. And the ball in to Mora. And then there we go. Good play by Robinson. It's going to be Smith on the cross. Not as many tall targets for this team in the box anymore since Harry Maguire left. I mean, a man who's just of that stature is going to be one of the better targets to have on the defence. Kind of like you've seen with Liverpool and Van Dijk, Virgil van Dijk, as he's seen himself, the Dutch defender. And honestly, the Dutch have themselves quite the future. Oh my, not going to be a foul. Cleanly done by the Nottingham Forest defender today, as it's going to be a pass to Locatelli. And the next match for Nottingham Forest is going to be an away game against Wolves. Oh, going to be a foul, and the next fixture going to be at home for Leicester City against Manchester United. It should be a lot of thrills and spills. Expect the weather not to be too great. And my, that was a close chance for Nottingham Forest. As, I mean, just the lack of chances for these type teams, these type clubs. There you go, ball up to Smith. Oh, it's going to be served up to Ndidi. Ball to Mora. Smith. 3-0! Beautiful volley goal by the 23-year-old American. Not many players have had the season he has. Iheanacho and Smith have caught up to Harry Kane, just a goal behind, I believe, unless Harry Kane has scored a goal himself. But make that a goal and assist for Lucas Moura. Beautiful placement by Smith. If it's not going to be the near post for Smith, it might as well be that nearing the opposite post, as he's knocked in what I believe has been his 17th goal. And indeed, Smith caught off as this Nottingham Forest team. Ball going to be into, no, not a good pass. And Smith, oh, come on. Here we go, missed tackle by Smith, but it did lead to a little bit of interference when it came to the judgment of that pass for Nottingham. Here we go, indeed, Smith. And Smith out to Lucas. Lucas sending it in, Smith squeezing it between the defenders. Oh, honestly, the accuracy was quite unparalleled on the play. And Sarr, beautiful move. And it's not going to be dealt with all too well. It's going to be a goal kick. Iheanacho out for the day. In is Mertens, the Belgian forward. Little man, the man that makes Smith even bigger on the pitch. And here we go. Lucas going to be set up. Advantage given to Leicester City. Ball into Ndidi. And it's going to be cleared out. 65th minute among us here, as this Leicester City side trying their best to continue on the possessive play that we've seen. And a ball into Mertens, and it's going to remain 3-0. Easily could have been 4-0 the way things have been panning out, and that shot was quite accurate. And that goalkeeper for Nottingham Forest, not that many fouls produced by this Leicester City side, a team that we enjoy watching, frankly, because you don't get that Neymar Brazilian type fake play to where you can win an Oscar as well as a Ballon d'Or. Here we go. Ball in. Going to be Leicester City handled. Silva with the ball, pass to Ndidi. Then Saul, not a good pass to Saul by Ndidi by any stretch of the imagination. And Smith trying his best to retain touch. And then here we go, Bolin, Smith. Oh, Jesus. Terrible midfield play by Silva. And it's going to be a turnover play. It's going to be a free kick for this side here in the 73rd minute. Smith coming off for James Maddison. 28 yards. And goalkeeper tested a little bit, but not all too well, as Lucas Moura going to change this play up. Beautiful ball into his man. Ndidi, Maddison, Mertens, defender. Oh, he almost got the valuable touch on the play. It's going to remain 3-0. Leicester City trying their best to just keep the possessive play as well as possible. Close up shop, knowing that this Nottingham side does not have what it takes to come back in such a match, and they know they don't want to keep a clean sheet for the keeper. Rolf has played well, but James Maddison, a lad, just at times he's shown cleverness, shown the mad play of a James Maddison, but unfortunately so, it has come with watching Smith in this Champions League. Not a good pass by Ndidi, any stretch of the imagination. Nicely done, hazard play made up by Moura. And James Maddison not playing well off the bench today. His manager's probably most likely not happy with him. But a cool setup by this Leicester side could set up another goal. And here we go, Piera in. 2. It's not going to be dealt with all too well by this Leicester City side. 84th minute here at Forest Park Stadium. Piera chasing down the ball with his defender. Beautiful interception by the lad. And here we go, James Maddison. Go, beautiful way to continue on. Davis Mertens is just not seeing, more so a way to catch up the gas as reaching international play, a time that injuries have just scorned the side of just stars, club stars. But James Maddison is in, but unfortunately so. Lolly was not lollygagging on the play, and it's going to be Leicester City setting up a corner for this side, and here in the 89th minute. It's going to be a header. It's going to be Ndidi. 4-0. Leicester City well on their way. 68 goals on this season as a club, and it has shown well today, scoring on a corner as well as on the attack. Beautiful passing we've seen on setting up, and a couple of assists by multiple players. Beautifully done. An assist by Saar, an assist by Lucas, an assist by Piera, an assist. Oh, beautifully, a cool tackle by James Maddison. And here we go. Ball into Saar. To Mertens, but he's not able with the good enough heading to be able to put that ball in. And then here we go, Mertens. 5-0! Oh my, do they stop? James Maddison, the man who's going to be known for having the 69th goal for this club today. And you go ahead, maybe you can flip your teammate over to demonstrate what that means to your side. This game again brought to you by Scotty P's TP, for the man who loves to get paid while he poops. Leicester City, and that concludes today's match in what has been the 29th match for this season, EPL season. Leicester City, after beating Man City in the Carabao Cup, getting that first trophy, now going to find themselves in the quarter-finals of the knockout stage of UEFA Champions League. A team now that has scored 5 goals, unfortunately had to just put this unfortunate Forest side to the sword, as we've got goals in the 90th minute, 89th minute, and Smith 55th minute, Iheanacho 44th minute, and then Lucas, I believe, in the 15th. No, that's just going to be a close call. But as always, as we've seen, this matchup just 5-0, an absolute slaughter by this Leicester City side. We saw this miss, we thought was a goal by Lucas earlier. It was the goalkeeper. He had his lines checked quite well. Manager for Leicester City, he expected at this point to be as such. But 34th minute, first goal, strike of the day, beautiful finesse shot around the keeper's left as Lucas adds on to his tally. As always, Leicester City with another win towards possibly winning the trophy, to get half of the trophies needed for the quadruple, the English quadruple, and a beautiful heading goal by Iheanacho as it became 2-0. As always, be grateful. I'm your man, Clyde Williams Simpson. Take care and see you next time, you fucker.